the speakers, particularly Dr. Bawumia, had said that the NPP lost because of A, B, C, D, E. And that by saying so, he was laying blame on some people.
Yes.
And he was taking himself out of blame, which is a total fabrication or misinterpretation of what happened. Total.
So he was just echoing what was contained.
He was just echoing. And indeed, the first 2-3 days, the speaking arrangement was that Kennedy GHOne spoke first. You would think that these speakers had sat down and planned what they were going to say, because it was the same feed, speaker after speaker. Kennedy GHOne also said thank you, apologize for the defeat. We've heard what you're saying, and this is what we are going to do. Then he even makes some suggestions on his own. He thought that there should be amnesty, and he wants the delegates to support him to appeal to the national executives. The chairman is sitting there, the general secretary is sitting there, so they can have an amnesty and all of that. And next time the selection of the delegates should include polling station and all of it. He also makes. The next speaker is the general secretary. JFK. He goes into a lot more detail about the feedback about the causes of the defeat. So he talks about you mentioned arrogance of power, you mentioned insensitivity, you mentioned this situation in the party, the selection of delegates, you mentioned the cathedral, you mentioned... The general secretary is the one who goes into detail. And after the general secretary will come the chairman, who will speak briefly. And then the Bawumia will be the last speaker. And in the early days, when Bawumia was speaking, he would reiterate what the general secretary had already said about the grievances. And that was what was reported. For example, Bawumia said, you said we were arrogant. We have heard it. We are sorry.
Right.
You said the National Cathedral was a problem. We've heard it. We are sorry. You said there was the increase in the petrol 3 days to election. Upset you. He made a remark that I was out campaigning because it's just about a week to the elections, and so when I came back and I heard about it and so on, you said that was a sore point. Then, and the media these days, it is not what you said or what you did, but what you are reported to have said.
Right.
So, as I'm speaking to you now, if tomorrow somebody reports, Akomea blasted so, that then becomes what I have said. That's what I'm saying. Yes, there are dozens of bloggers looking for all kinds of angles to stories, and it's quite a mayhem out there.
So Dr. Bawumia's intention was not to abdicate himself from blame.
Not even the intention. He didn't do so.
Okay.
He said, this is what you have told your Quay committee, as mentioned by the general secretary, that you said A, B, C, D, we have heard. Right. We are sorry.
So,
that's it.
So